Hey, welcome back. Okay, now that we have items here in the carousel here, now keep in mind that you can add more pages here simply by duplicating this and giving it a different named variable, which you're going to give some data to. So in order to give this item some data, let's go to our controllers and go to the home controller. Now on the home page here, what we are getting is this rows right there. So there's rows, and this is the part that reads from the database. So let's move data title somewhere else for a second so that we can join these two here. Those are the main ones. And then let me move this right below this. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to see if I'm not disturbing anything here. Okay, that looks great. So we have this order. We read from the database and then we crop the images and then we add to our data down there. So let's redo this for everything else. Now here when we search, the data in the carousel or the slider there doesn't need to be searched, so we can still continue to show the same data even as the main content uses this other query. That's just something to keep in mind. So what I would do instead is here I'm just going to add a comment so that I can remember and say read main posts. Okay. So now let's come down here. I'm going to undo, click there. So let me duplicate this a couple of times. And the second one here, let's say, how do you spell that carousel thing? There we go. No need to suffer. Carousel posts page 1, something like this. So I'm just going to remove all this. I don't need to know whether there's a search or not. So oops, did I delete too much? I think I deleted too much. I wanted the comment to remain like this. Okay, so I'm just going to say rows slider rows 1, copy that and put it here. So everywhere where there's rows like this, I'm going to replace that with that and do the same thing here. Remove the $sign. Okay, so this one is for one of them. Now I want this to get, you can be very specific here. Maybe you want a specific maybe you want a very specific category of items, so you can say selector from products where, and then you say where category be equal to, and then you name your category. But instead I just wanted to get some random items, so I'm just going to say where rand, like so, random, put the brackets like that, and then limit 3 because I just want 3 items per page, like so. Okay, that should work out just fine. And let me move that in a little bit. Then I can duplicate this a couple of times. So 1, 2, that gives me 3 pages. Then I can do 2 here, then I can do 3 here, like so. Okay, so page 1, page 2, so everywhere I have row 1 here, I have to replace with 2. Same thing here, replace with 3, like so. Okay, so it will just get random posts there, but there are only a few posts in here, so we don't expect much. Now we have a problem. Access violation, syntax error, you have an error in your syntax. So why do we have an error in our syntax? So here it's saying db read select all from products where rand. Yeah, I think it's the limit. I forgot an I. There we go. 2 and limit 3. Okay, that should do. Let's come back and keep our fingers crossed and refresh. Okay, things are looking up. So limit 3, here we only got 2 items. We got 3 items there. We got 1 item there. See the random nature of it. So if we had more items on the page, obviously they would show properly like that. But at least you get the idea. So it's entirely up to you here. The reason I have put them in separate queries is so that you can carefully choose exactly what query each page will have. If you want different categories, you can choose a different category here to this one and that one. That should help you out. Okay, great. So far so good. We're done with this. Now we need to deal with this one that actually asks you for very specific categories there. Okay, but the idea is similar to this one here. All right, so I'll see you in the next video.